In today's video, I'm going to be revealing all of the products that I picked up during the Sephora holiday savings event. Now, I wanted to upload this video while the sale was still going on, but unfortunately, I didn't receive everything in time because, as you know, when there's a sale, specifically Sephora, there's always delays with shipping. Let's go through everything today. Of course, all of the products that I did pick up will be linked below for you for your reference. So let's get right into today's video. So for those that shopped the Sephora sale, did you feel like this year was different in any way? I don't know what it was, but this year felt different, and there were so many items that were sold out before the sale started for Rouge members. I could not believe it. Now, usually when there's a sale that starts, there's a lot of prepping in the making months before a sale starts, I am assuming. And so you would think that you would have your inventory well stocked before the sale starts. I had my cart ready before the sale started for Rouge. And when I went into my cart just before that sale started at midnight, products were already sold out, and I thought, what is happening? And those products did not get replenished during the sale, at least from what I saw. So for example, I really wanted to pick up the Saie Trio blush set. I told you guys that I really wanted this. I love the Saie blushes so much, and I wanted to try the limited edition shade in this set. Well, this set sold out before the sale started, and I never saw this come back in stock during the sale, and my local Sephora also did not have it as well. Now, yes, this could have been a popular item. Maybe people were purchasing this, obviously, before the sale started, but I could not get my hands on this whatsoever, and I was hoping that this was going to be replenished, but it did not. And I also lost out on the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, the Jellyfish palette. I wasn't able to pick that up either because it also sold out so quickly. So I did purchase it, but I had to purchase it from the Hourglass website because number one, I really wanted this, and usually with these limited edition palettes, once they're gone for good. So I wasn't able to get a discount on this. I paid full price for it, unfortunately, but I have it. I'm glad that I have it, but yeah, and there were so many other things as well that I could not get, especially for gift giving. So I was really disappointed this year. I don't know. Let me know if you noticed the same thing, but for me personally, something was totally different. So anyways, let me show you this palette. I did try it a few times. Now I will say, I am so used to using cream and liquid blushes and bronzers and even highlighters that going to a powdered palette was quite a change, obviously, right? But I'm so used to that dewy, glowy look to my skin that obviously using powder is going to give you a whole different look and finish. But I really love this palette, and I really wanted the Jellyfish palette because I am pretty fair, and the other two palettes were a little bit deeper, and I didn't feel like those shades would complement my skin tone, especially when I'm at my fairest. So I thought this would be the best, and I do have this palette on today, just so you know. So of course I used the bronzer today. I actually used this blush, and this is a highlighter, so I use this as the highlight. I have this one on my lids actually today, that in my crease, and I have that underneath my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye, and these two are finishing powders, and I did not use that today. But I actually like it, so it gives my skin that skin-like look. It doesn't look as dewy and as glowy as what cream and liquid products would do, but I still think it looks beautiful, and I'm gonna be using this palette a lot. All right, so let's get this heavy box on my lap, and let's go through the products that I was actually able to purchase. So the first product is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. I pick this up every time there's a Sephora sale. I use this all the time, probably like once or twice a month to clean and disinfect all of my makeup brushes. This kills up to 99.99% of bacteria, and this is also really good if you are prone to breakouts. If you don't clean your makeup brushes on a regular basis, then of course you could experience breakouts, and this will help to disinfect them so that there's no bacteria that is being placed in your makeup products, but also onto your skin to cause the breakout. So love this because it just prevents contamination, and it just keeps your makeup brushes in good shape a lot longer. I also picked up the Dr. Dennis Gross Derminfusions Fill Plus Repair Serum. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, so I'm not going to go in too much detail here, but this targets multiple skin concerns like texture, fine lines. It really helps to brighten your complexion. It helps to exfoliate. It does it it all and I love it. So I will use this in my morning when I'm not using vitamin C, and sometimes I will use this at nighttime as well, and I really like it and it works really well too. I picked up another Topicals Ingrown Tonic. This works really well for ingrown hairs and if you have that rough bumpiness to your skin as well. So for me personally, I do experience ingrowns on the backs of my thighs, but if you want to use this on your bikini line, underneath your arms, or if you're a male that has a beard, you can also use this after you've shaved to prevent ingrowns and irritation, and this does a really good job. I was using this all summer long and I never had one ingrown hair on the backs of my thighs. And of course, I needed to pick up another one. Now, I was going to pick up the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyeshadow Palette, but I decided not to get it. Instead, I picked up the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 palette. So this is his newest one, which contains all matte shades. And the more that I looked at my collection of eyeshadows, I don't have a palette that is all matte shades because I do wear a lot of shimmery, glittery types of shadows on my lid, and then of course I go in with those matte shades for the crease in the outer corner, but I wanted something that just had all matte shades. So this is really beautiful. I really like the packaging, and these are the shades. So I haven't tried this palette yet, but that's what it looks like. It actually looks nicer in person. I feel like these shades are a little bit darker on camera right now, but I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. And these two here, actually this little window opens up, and these are 2 cream shades, so you could actually use those as liners. So you don't need to go out and purchase those liquid liners, you can just use these. And of course you can use them as an all over shadow if you wanted to create a really nice smoky eye look. But yeah, this is what I picked up instead of the Makeup by Mario, so I'm really excited to play with this and to see what kind of looks I can create with it. So I did pick up some of my Drunk Elephant hair products. So I got the Silk Amino Conditioning Leave-In Milk. So this is your leave-in conditioner that you apply right when you get out of the shower after you have towel dried your hair. And then of course, once this is applied, then you can go in with your other hair products afterwards. But this acts as a heat protectant, and then of course your leave-in conditioner, and I love this so much. So you can put this on damp or dry hair, and I've done both, but I mainly put this on damp hair on that hair wash day. The other one that I picked up is the Coco Mino Glossing Shampoo. This is usually what I use on those hair wash days, and this is really nice. It cleanses nicely, it's not heavy in the least, it doesn't weigh down my hair, but also it gives my hair this beautiful shine. This is also protein and silicone free, and I love it. It's also fragrance free, so if you're looking for a fragrance free option, this is fragrance free and so is this, but also this product is as well. And this is the Silk Amino Mega Moisturizing Mask. So this is your hair mask that you can do once a week or a couple of times a month. Same thing, my hair is not weighted down and it gives my hair this beautiful shine as well. And this detangles like a dream. You could use this every time you wash your hair, as this does not contain any proteins either or silicones, but I use this maybe once every other week, something like that, or sometimes once a week, it just depends. But I love it, and I had to pick up these 3 because these are on major repeat. I also picked up 2 K18 products. So this is the Peptide Prep. This is your detox shampoo. This is the one that I was telling you guys where this clarifies your hair really nicely without leaving your hair feeling dry, brittle, and straw-like. So I will use this maybe once or twice a month just to get rid of any buildup that is in my hair, and this is exceptional, and it keeps my hair feeling like my hair. My hair is never tangly or straw-like, so I highly recommend that. And I also picked up the Peptide Prep pH maintenance shampoo. So this is something that you can use every time you wash your hair, and I have used this before and I do like it as well. This cleanses nicely, and I like to alternate between this and the Drunk Elephant Glossing Shampoo. So of course I picked up some restocks. I also picked up 2 Ouai hand washes. You guys know that I am obsessed with this. I keep this in my bathroom, and I picked up 2 because why not? And I really like the scent of this, but also there is that grit to it, so it does help to exfoliate your hands every time you use it, and it smells amazing. And I always get so many compliments every time somebody comes over. They just love the smell of this, and your hands feel super soft every time you use it as well. So had to pick up 2 just to have that backup, because this will probably last me until the next Sephora sale. I picked up a diffuser. So this is the Voluspa Goji Terracotta Orange. I have no idea what this smells like. I am assuming I'm going to like it because this is supposed to be fruity. So you have that goji berry, the orange, as well as a mango. And I always have a diffuser in my bathroom, so I needed to get a new one. So I chose this scent, but of course there's so many options to pick from. It's really hard to decide which one to get, but I thought let's go with something fruity this time. So if you've tried this, let me know how you like it. So I was really glad that I was able to get my hands on this one. This is the Drunk Elephant Circle of Life. So this is the Proteiny Polypeptide Duo. So you get the full size Proteiny with the packaging, and then you get a refill size. And I thought this was going to sell out, and it didn't. But I use this every day pretty much, especially in my morning routine. And I will occasionally use this at nighttime. So this is great for signs of aging. It does contain 9 types of peptides. It's really moisturizing, and it's also super lightweight. So if you've never tried this, I really do recommend it. I used to use this all the time many years ago, and I'm back using it again. And it's one of the best peptide creams that I feel has worked the best on my skin. So I'm glad I got one. I also picked up the Sol de Janeiro Bum Dia Bright Cream. I love this one so much. And I also got the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Now, I ended up getting the refill size. I was going to purchase the limited edition size, which was humongous. But I just thought, you know what, let's get the refill size. I already have the packaging for it. Let's not be as wasteful. I like to reuse my packaging if I can. So I thought, let's just get the refill size. And then if I need to pick up another one between now and the next sale, then I will. But I chose the refill size this time. And then of course, the Bum Dia Bright Cream. So these are my 2 go-to scents. I picked up the It Cosmetics CC Cream in the shade Fair. This product was sold out for the entire sale, but a few hours before the sale ended on November 6th, this shade came back in stock, and it did say there was only a few left. So I got lucky here, and this was one of my last purchases that I made, and I'm so glad because I needed another Fair. My local Sephora was also sold out, and to be honest, I needed another light as well, as I do like to mix the two, but the light was sold out for the entire sale. So I couldn't get the light shade, but at least I got the fair shade. The next product is Tower 28, and this is the Serum Concealer. Now, I did pick up 2 shades because I wasn't sure what shade I was going to like better for the under eyes. So I picked up shade 4.0 and shade 3.0. 4.0 works for the under eyes. It blends in nicely with my skin tone, but I didn't feel like it was brightening enough because it wasn't light enough. So this would be great to conceal any blemishes or any discoloration that I have that my foundation did not cover up. This would be great to conceal my face. But for the under eyes, I like 3.0 a little bit better. So I will most likely return the 4.0 because I do have a concealer from NARS that I use for my face to conceal any blemishes. So I really don't need this one, but I'm definitely keeping 3.0. Now this was a last minute decision. I went ahead and picked up the Saie SlipTint. So this is the tinted moisturizer. And you know, typically I like using things that have more of that medium to full coverage, especially if I have blemishes and my skin is a little rosier. I like to use something that gives me more full coverage. But on those no makeup days, or let's say I'm having a really good skin day, I like to show off my skin and just use something that is very lightweight on the skin that just helps to slightly even out my skin tone while giving my skin that glow. So apparently this product is very glowy and dewy on the skin, and it is more of that light coverage, but I heard you can build this up to more of that medium coverage if you were to keep applying it. And of course, if you apply it with a brush, maybe you could get more of that medium coverage. So let me know if you've ever tried this. How do you like it? I got it in shade 2, and I'm hoping this isn't going to be too dark, especially now that we're coming into the winter months, because I do become quite fair in the winter, and for some reason the line looked like it ran really dark, and shade 1 looked like it was going to be too light. So I went ahead with shade 2, so let's hope it works, but I will keep you posted later on if I like it. But in the meantime, let me know if you use it and if you like it. And the last product that I picked up is by Caliray, and this is the Lip and Cheek stain. I picked it up in the shade Wildflower, and this is a really nice bright pink shade. So of course there are other shades to pick from, but I always gravitate towards those pinky, peachy, corally shades, and I just feel like they complement my skin tone really nicely. But I like that multi-purpose product that you can use both on your lips and cheeks. This is really beautiful on the cheeks. It's buildable, it's blendable, it is quite pigmented as well, but it does blend out nicely for that perfect pop of color on the cheeks. And it is quite hydrating, especially when you have this on your lips. So this might look different on everyone depending on what skin tone you have, but it's beautiful and the formulation is truly on point. So those are all of the goodies that I picked up during the Sephora sale. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you had fun watching all of the things that I picked up. Of course, everything will be linked below for you, like I said. What did you pick up during the sale? Was there anything in this video that you also picked up? And were you able to pick up the Saie Trio blush set? Please let me know, and if you did, you are one lucky person, because again, I really wish that I was able to pick that up, but maybe it might come back in stock. I don't know, but if it doesn't, oh well, what can you do? But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and of course, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.